We are here at the studio of the Archdiocese, and the Archbishop Dominic Lumon, is with us to give us some of his thoughts on the pastoral life of the church. And so we have some questions for him, especially pastoral nature, how the Archdiocese of Imphal is continuously a forward-moving diocese. So, Your Grace, welcome to the studio, to this brief interview, and thank you so much for being here, and we hope to have a very meaningful discussion. We would like to have you for a few minutes here. We are known to be a forward-going diocese, and so in this connection, of what most concern in our mind here in the diocese is that we are basically a pastoral diocese. So, as a chief shepherd of the diocese, what is your main thrust for the diocese at this point of time?
We have no specific time-bound thrust as such. As in general, we have, for example, pastoral care,
Right.
to give fullness of life to the people through the sacramental life,
Right.
ongoing formation. These are the constant, continuous thrust
The signs of going forward, you mean?
going first. Because we don't do this, we don't go forward. We do this ministry in the constantly, that in a way puts us forward.
Right. Your Grace, looking at the past now, is there some major departures in a method of evangelization, the use of human and material resources? So is there any major departures of late?
We have definitely some departures.
Right.
In the past, we visit, we form communities, direct preaching, we form communities, we look after them through sacramental life. But now, with the coming of the media, for example,
Right.
we don't have apart from direct preaching, through sermons and through other catechetical instructions, we use the medium of the social media to communicate the gospel values, gospel teachings.
So use of media is one of the main departures, right, in our method of
Indeed, it is.
evangelization.
Indeed, it is.
And now, again, Your Grace, there's a little concern. As our communities and parishes are increasing, do you think that administration has become more and more complex, and that the stress on administration skills is overwhelming our pastoral ministry? Do you agree on that, or what is your comment on this issue?
I would say it is indeed overwhelming. Administrative concerns, day-to-day affairs of institutions
Right.
keep us in a way chained to, doesn't make us free to go to the people directly,
Right.
and as often as we would love
Like
to.
to go. I see. Now, you are a bishop who travels immensely the length and breadth of the diocese. Now, in your visit to the parishes, have you noticed significant changes and signs of moving forward, say in terms of Catholic numbers, say pastoral plans, pastoral councils, pious organization, and women's societies and so on? Have you seen significant changes in these parishes as you go about visiting them?
Yes, the church is, we can say, 45, 50, 60 years old.
Right.
And I would say the church has grown. In every parish we have a very active pastoral council. We have organizations like youth, women, and laity. And every year there is annual plan of the parish, there is congresses, seminars, Bible camps,
Right.
youth camps, then retreats, both traditional as well as charismatic retreats.
Right.
These organized by the parish. So the
Right.
church, it's not the bishop, the leaders who say, you must do this, you must do that. It is the initiative of the priests and the people, which means that the church is really grown and is very active.
So along with the growth, ministries to have grown, right? And most of them at their own initiative.
Yes, their own initiative.
Maybe one last question, Your Grace. As changing times demand, what are some of your major trusts and methods to get the diocese move forward further and even climb higher in our pastoral ministry? Some of your major dreams at this point of time.
Yes. The church is involved in, let's say, pastoral, education, health, and social sectors. And strengthening these 4 sectors of ministry
Right.
will make the church self-sufficient, so that the church will be able to advance better. And besides that, I would say today, for 40-50 years, we have engaged ourselves in primary education, for
Right.
example, up to class 10. This basic primary education, I would say. Now it's a time for us in the educational field to go higher, into higher learnings, development of giving opportunity to our young people to develop skills in every walks of life, so that the church, the faithful, are well equipped in social and civil and political life.
Talking to us is Archbishop Dominic Lumon, Archbishop of Imphal. Your Grace, we are immensely grateful to you for enlightening us on the pastoral dream of the diocese, that along with growth of the faithful, ministries also have grown, and you have given a very good view, a positive view of the Archdiocese. We continue to pray for you and wish you God's blessings as you continue to guide the diocese. Thank you so much for your time, Your Grace.